So the channel has been growing. We have just crossed 150 subscribers here, and I am super excited that that everyone's tuning in, that there's people here, and now people are engaging and leaving comments and feedback, and it helps script and guide where this channel is going to go, where the community and the conversation is going to end up in the next month, in the next couple years, all the way down the road. So if you're here, make sure you engage in the comment section. I read every single one that pops up. I will respond to you. I'm looking to have a dialogue about creativity and entrepreneurship and what exactly is happening here. And make sure that if you're watching this, you hit that subscribe button and share this video with one friend who is starting their own thing, working on their own project, trying their best to make their business succeed, help, or be entrepreneurial themselves. There's a lot of stuff we're going to be doing here on the channel, and I'm super excited to engage in this conversation. That being said, the video today is all about organization and how I am structuring or formulating my weekly plan, my posting schedule. Something that I've been personally working on a lot over the last few months, and sort of gave myself a 6-month window to be the primary thing that I focus on, slowly developing and integrating skills and learning how to be more efficient, is how organized and structured and consistent I am when it comes to posting and scheduling and just planning ahead and knowing what work I have in front of me and making sure that I don't drop too many plates that I'm juggling, right? I mean, I'm just flinging things up into the air, doing my best to keep everything balanced and running, but sooner or later there's going to be some that fall, and I'm trying to make sure the most valuable ones don't collapse. And so one of the things that I've been doing over the past, I guess it's been 2 weeks or so that this channel has been operating, and it's been 2 years that Quackalope has been running. One of the things that I've been focused on is how do I start preparing to get onto a routine posting schedule? Because I am, first off, very bad at that. I've never been good at following an order or a routine. I'm good at crunching and hitting deadlines and then continuing. I mean, the fact that I've maintained for 2+ years at 3 to 5 videos every single day, or not every single day, every single week, is something that is uncommon to how I operate. So I am now trying to reformulate that, to dig into how to plan a posting schedule, how to structure what we're going to be putting up, and doing so in a way that isn't rigid and defined, doesn't feel restrictive to me, but genuinely facilitates me being able to post the content that I already want to post. Because there's 2 elements to this conversation. The first element is the fact that I have content that I want to put up on the channel. And a lot of that content I'm not able to do, or I won't be able to do, if I don't prioritize some sort of routine or schedule for it. The book club, for instance, the personal conversational stories, the product reviews. These are all things that I want to bring to this channel here. And if I don't cut out a time in the week, or if I don't have a priority for each one of those events, then they'll shift and get adjusted, and I won't be maybe as specific as I'd like when it comes to producing that content. And I really want to make that content. I am excited about that content. It is why I've started this channel. So the schedule that I want to formulate, the schedule that I want to build, needs to allow me to do what I already want to do. It needs to be designed in a way that doesn't restrict me, doesn't keep me from doing what's fun, but instead facilitates and opens the door for me to have more fun in the content creation process. In a lot of ways, being organized in the correct way should give me more freedom. Along with that, the other side of this conversation is going to be the conversation about how being structured, being routined, being disciplined, if I am not that, if I'm disorganized, if I'm posting willy-nilly, if you can't rely on when videos are going to go up, it hurts the channel. It hurts this channel, it hurts Quackalope. I mean, it hurts what we're doing. Being able to post every single day of the week helps the algorithm, helps get it in front of people, maintains engagement, maintains the potential for growth and conversations. And then knowing that book club is every Tuesday, Thursday, or knowing that a product review is going up every single Wednesday, if that's what you're here for as an audience member, well then you don't need to tune in Saturday through Tuesday, but Wednesdays you gotta be here. And that consistency allows me to more effectively and efficiently connect with and build communities around the conversations that we're having, and ultimately, that's what I want to do. So those are the two elements. That is why being organized and getting onto a posting schedule really has to happen. It has to happen for the community, for engagement, for connectivity, for growth. But it also has to happen so that I can do what I want to do, so I can be efficient and productive and really, really produce what I'm here to produce. Tell the stories I'm here to tell. But the other side of it, the reason I've always been so bad at organization is I've always treated it as a thing to hamper the creative process, right? Put rails on it, like restrict yourself, boil it down so hard that you just sort of want to break free. It's like a rigid diet plan or a workout schedule that just does too much, too fast, too hard, and you end up not keeping to it. You end up being burnt out or wanting to do something different or needing to take a vacation. And the reality is, I love this channel. I love what we're doing. I love having these conversations. I don't want to take a vacation. This is a dream come true. But if it becomes rigid, if it becomes work, if it becomes overbearing and burdensome to try to keep up with the posting schedule, with the demand, with what we're doing, that's when I'll burn out. That's when it stops being fun. That's when I really have to take a hard look at what I'm doing and what I'm doing wrong. So, how am I addressing this? How am I becoming more organized? How am I being purposeful about this? Well, I've started different from how I normally start. I normally start by saying, well, it would be nice to have this and this and this, and people would like this. And I'll write down all the things that would be good to have or would be interesting topics. This time, instead, I've given myself a 2, and I'll probably still give myself a 3 or 4 week period to generate ideas, to think and ruminate and take notes. I have Trello over here, which is just a organizational platform, but I have a list here of all of the different ideas that I have for videos on this channel. Every time I think of one, I've been jotting it down, right? Every time I'm watching a video or engaging with something or reading a book, I just take a second to swing over to this and write down. Like, for instance, I hear, are you frustrated? Good. Or pay the price for your dream. Who you are now is worse than who you could be. You can do anything in 30 days, or you can do anything for 30 days. Be patient with yourself, cutting buttons. Productivity is a game about momentum. Screw New Year's resolutions. Why your New Year's resolution will fail. Should you charge for knowledge? Why you should give everything away for free. All of these are topic ideas that you will probably see videos come out of sooner or later. And from there, from the generation of ideas that I'm excited about, I've then started a list called series. This is where I'm starting to think through and categorize or branch out and expand upon the things that seem to fit into categories. The stuff I'm already excited to create, how does that fit into a framework that would facilitate me creating that? So here in the series that I have right now, I have story time, like we did yesterday, right? Where I talk about personal stories and experiences and journeys that I'm on, or invite someone else to share theirs. I have book club for fiction and nonfiction. The Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vee. That is the first one we're working on. I have began reading it. I know a few of you in the community have as well. One of you has already finished it, so I do need to catch up and start posting on that. General life advice, starting something new. We've already been building that. I think there's 10 videos out on that topic. The best things, that's going to be the review side of this, talking about camera equipment and gear and stuff like this space pen that I'm twirling in my fingers. Things that just genuinely improve the quality of my life, my productivity, what I'm doing as a creator and an entrepreneur. 30 days, the concept that we do a test run where you can do anything for 30 days, and then we just assign a thing that I'm doing for 30 days, and I let you know the experience, and if I pass or fail, if I'm actually able to hold to it, right? Inspiration, the systems we use, a deep dive into the operating systems that you use every single day so you can become as efficient and prolific with them. So those are the series. These are the things that I'm excited about. And then I've started taking notes in Trello here for each one of those series. So I've started breaking them down. I started with the ideas, formulated those into what they could be in terms of packages, like a posting schedule, and then moved that over into more ideas built off of that core concept. And I'm still working through this process. And by the end of this, I will probably have easily 7 different core things that are all series that I'm excited about. I'll then build those into a weekly plan here, and then that'll be the posting schedule. That'll be what I'm able to film towards, prep for, position, and get up here on the channel. So that's what I want to talk about. I'm working on getting organized. I'm utilizing Trello to do so, and I'm trying to approach structure and schedule and organization through a different path or a different medium. If you have any tips or tricks, I'd love to hear about them. If you're already good at being organized, I'd love to hear what works for you. Or if you're a creative person like me that struggles to get onto a routine or schedule, always has, work through this process with me as well. Brainstorm and be creative about your approach to being structured and organized. What will it take? What will allow you to be so? I'll keep you updated as I go through this journey. Like I said, over the next 6 months or so, I'm going to be working 1% at a time, one step at a time, to become organized and specifically improve my productivity around certain tasks and items and things that I do. And so I guarantee I will be documenting and letting you know how that process works. Whatever the case, I'm glad you're here. I am super excited about hitting 150 people on this channel. If you're enjoying the content here, make sure to share it with people who would benefit. I am excited about the conversations we're going to be able to have. And with that being said, I'll see you next time.